Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Exit Realty Radio. I am your host, Billy Jack, franchise owner and designated supervisor here at Exit Realty in El Paso, Texas. So, in today's episode, I'm going to talk about people that don't return your phone calls or just not being able to make contact when you get those leads or you're calling people and they just don't answer the phone. That's one of the biggest complaints that I'm always hearing. These people, they don't answer, or I call on a realtor.com lead or something like that and they just don't answer you. It's happened to everybody. It's happened to me and all of us. So one thing, I was thinking about it, and what the thing is, if they're not in the sales industry or something, for people in our position, if every time the phone rings, it's potential money, right? So we think, when the phone rings or something, it might be a buyer, it might be somebody, for my instance, I have both. It might be booking an inspection or, wanting to see a house, whatever the case may be. But for majority of the public, the only people that nobody really wants to receive a phone call from a number they really don't know, or even if they do know who you are, they say, "Oh, the realtor's calling me" or something. It catches them off guard. In today's world, where email and texting and everything is so easy now, a lot of people feel that when you call them, that you're disrupting them, and they can get intimidated, or they just say, I'll get back to it at a later time. Hey, so a strategy that I've been experimenting with myself is, so I received a lead from a loan officer, and this guy, this couple, so she says that wants to buy a house, and she passed me his phone number and everything, and I figured, it was on a Saturday morning. It was yesterday morning, and I figured, if I'm not going to call them this early. So, and I've been using this strategy for a little bit already, and I've been getting pretty good results. So I have a pretty good text already typed out, and I kind of just change the names and fill in the blanks a little bit. And it starts off with just saying, good morning or good afternoon, Mr. So-and-so. I didn't want to disrupt your day with a phone call, but, my name is Billy Jack, or whoever, with Exit Realty. I know that you're interested in buying a house, and you kind of develop your own little script, little script like that. And I send that out, and almost every time I send that out, I'll get a response. And it's usually not right away. This particular guy yesterday, he took about a couple of hours to respond. He was probably thinking about it, and then he responded. And the same thing with recruits. I've had several people that, I'm interested, and they give me their number, and they don't answer. So I'll wait a little while, either a couple weeks or so, and kind of let it cool off. And then I'll send them that same type of text. And then I'll tell them, if you're still interested, you can. And the thing is, the way I finish it off on the text is, I'll tell them, you're welcome to either call me back, or if it's easier for you, you can text me or you can email me, and then I'll put my email address on there. And usually, pretty much every time, they either email or they just text back, because it's a little more convenient, I guess, until you really start getting, showing them stuff, or you really start working with them, but they kind of you got to keep in mind too, a lot of people, especially if they're first time home buyers, or if they had a bad experience with another realtor, they don't want to feel like they're getting pushed into something. Everybody figures if you're in sales, it's like you're trying to sell them a vacuum cleaner or a car, a used car or something, so they can get a little intimidated with phone calls right off the bat, but with text and email, with that strategy that I've been trying out with that texting and putting your email and welcoming them to text you back or something, that's actually been working quite well. So that could be something that maybe you can consider, start trying that out. You get leads or something like that, just send out something like that, and you'll be surprised. It has been working for me, and I just started that here within the last few weeks. All right, so that's really it. I wanted to send this quick tip out there to y'all, and hope y'all had a good weekend. Looking forward to the week ahead in a way. All right, so until next time, we'll see y'all later. I am your host, Billy Jack. See ya.